Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. This is your Pisces reading for the week of September 9th. And hello! Did you miss me? All right. So this is going to be your reading for the beginning of this month. I've been a little delayed, but now I'm super happy and settled. So let's get started for you, dear Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising, so I'm super curious to see what this energy looks like for us. And I will begin with a general spread for you. For those of you on my social media, Facebook and Instagram, please jump on my YouTube and you can see the cards picture in picture there. So you won't have to remember holding them up for you. All right, Pisces, here we go. First thing that comes up is Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is that pragmatic feeling of distrust. So the waters are shifting, the tide is turning, we're not sure which direction things are going, so we tend to take things a little slow and vet our information first. The interesting thing that comes up right after the Five of Cups, that's my Loch Ness monster, and what I talk about when I say that card is there's just somebody selling you something you're not quite sure that is trustworthy, and so you're waiting to see if it's not that too good to be true type shit. So you're wanting to see vet the information first. So what I am seeing for us Pisces is the Four of Wands, which is house and home. So personally, I just moved into a house, so I'm playing with getting things all settled. So this talks about the Four of Wands here talks about your foundation, establishing your foundation. Sometimes the Four of Wands plays with the idea that you're doing a home renovation, or you're doing a kitchen remodel, or painting, or doing things around your home, you know, standing firmly on your foundation. Page of Coins references us looking for money. High Priestess is telling us that the Pisces is having a big kick to the psyche, and having your intuition kicking in. So if you're finding that like mysteries are being revealed, if you have just these strange insights that are new. I'm also seeing the Hangman, which indicates that we have a little bit of isolation going on, or feeling as if we're disconnected in some ways. We have the Lover's card, Queen of Wands, King of Coins, Seven of Swords, with the Page of Coins in play. That tells us that we're coming from a place of depletion, like we might have spent some money and we're looking to rebuild it and finding new ways to make that happen. Hello, Melinda. Hi, Seth. We have the Two of Wands. So Pisces is sitting on the fence about something, and you feel like you're taking advice from two different sides, and you're feeling like you're in the middle. Now, this can be you literally listening to two different individuals, or it can be a being of two minds, right? So you can have yourself talked into and out of a situation just as quick as you get the information. So you're feeling a little bit of anxiety over pulling the trigger on some decisions. With the Ten of Wands here, that's that overwhelm. We have the Ten of Coins, which is contracts, signing things, getting things in order, making agreements. Be careful of miscommunication this upcoming week, and quite possibly people not telling you the truth. You have the Devil card in play. With the Devil card, not scary, not terrifying, but does talk about our bad habits. So Pisces, maybe this is awareness for you to look at what your bad habits are, and maybe paying attention to how you're diving too deep into the dark side. The Devil card can also represent arguments, but we don't have the Five of Wands, so I'm not thinking we're having any shit show arguments coming up. But the Devil card does play with, you know, lies, deceit, confusion, maybe even power struggles, because we do have the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card, a lot of people think that's the thing that they want to see when they talk about love, lovers, partners, etc. But often, hi, Austin. Hi, Vanessa. What up, Mary Beth? So the Lover's card usually indicates that there's a power struggle. It's a balance of the two different pieces, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's, you know, the empath and the narcissist. It's a male and female. It's the drive, the magnetism that pulls us together. But it's often a place of conflict. So we have the Devil card in play, the Three of Swords, which is miscommunication. So some of these struggles might be cleared up for you if you just choose to communicate instead of ignore, or do what I do and sit and go over every conversation 1,000 times and see how you can change it or whatever. You can just might address the individual or the situation and say, hey, I think I got this misunderstood. Let's clarify it. It's hard to do, very hard at times. So we get so caught up in our head. We do have the Ten of Wands, which is anxiety. But here's the cool things that I have to say for Pisces. We have the King of Coins and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands means head of your field, going out there and busting it out. Things are easy for you. King of Coins, money coming your way, mastering your money. We do see the Page of Coins, which means that you want money to come in order to start doing some of the things that you want to do. and it's in the way of the projects that you want to do. So the coin is on top of the maze. So sometimes we see the maze when we have the money above in the, I think it's the 4 of coins. Not quite sure. I swear I'm seeing it in my head. But anyways, that is wanting to get the money. Here, we're trying to decide where we want to allocate the money and how we want to get things done, right? So I feel as if money is in the way of some of the projects that you want to do. So you're kind of focusing on money a little bit. But I will tell you this, Pisces, I do see the 7 of Swords, which means the storm is passing. So there's not going to be any more of that heavy weight. You're not going to be feeling as if things are as tough as they once were. You have the Ace of Wands, my favorite card in a lot of ways. One of my favorite cards, because the Ace of Wands has this little guy in a little laboratory, or I don't know if this is a like a little witch's laboratory. So he's got all the things that he needs in this card. Has the maps and the books. He has a star map, and he has crystals, and he has little spell books, and he has the crystal here on the end of his staff, which is wisdom. We have all the chemical alchemy in the picture too, and we have books and scrolls and knowledge, right? A crystal ball, and all of these things reference that you have everything that you need in your lab, in your laboratory, in your kitchen, and you just need to go to it and get it done, right? So this card indicates when it comes up that you have skills, abilities, support, and not to lose track of that, okay? Because we can get in our heads, and the reason why I mentioned that a few times for Pisces is this card right here, which is the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands right here is all about overwhelm. Like, this is my batting cage, this is anxiety, this is tripping out. So don't go tripping balls over stuff that doesn't matter, you know? I mean, there's only so much you can do. For your one-on-one, karmaondeck.com. Book your appointment. There's some openings there. I'm going to pull some cards for you from the Divination of the Ancients. Sorry, Mystic Dreamer. Divination of the Ancients is your other deck. So I'm going to pull, this is for your Pisces moon. Pisces moon. Here we go. Pisces moon. 10 of Pentacles. So the thing about Pisces right now, they're all about changing lives in order to build their legacy. So what's going on with Pisces right now is all money. Page of Pentacles starting over. 10 of Pentacles, which is building your legacy. We have the Death card, which is change. Always think of the Death card as a baptism one way or another. There's no getting off the roller coaster. When you're pregnant, it's pregnant. That's it. There's no changing it, right? It's a thing. So when you have that, it's a big change. Or if you have, you know, getting married, getting divorced, moving away, moving home, getting pregnant, going to school, all of those types of things are huge changes and shifts from one phase of life to another. If you've never had a child before, then you have one. You're never going to undo that. You are always going to be moving forward. So the Death card means change. Doesn't mean bad or good or disaster, but we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is your legacy. And then we have the Death card, which is change. So there's change that's going on with the King of Swords, some decisions that Pisces has been making, and the Page of Pentacles, which is starting over. Through all of that, we have the Magician card. So the Magician card is the actual, who is calling me right now? Like, I don't get that, guys. So I have the Page of Pentacles, which means starting over, doing something new for the first time, or feeling as if you are wanting to begin a new venture. But we have the Magician card. So the Magician card is the major to our Ace of Wands, so to speak. So this is literally like being on stage. No more dress rehearsal, no more playing around. You're not actually starting over, you're starting. And so you have the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Wands. So Pisces is defensive as shit right now, and even a little mouthy because we have the Knight of Swords. So if you look at the Queen of Swords, this is my bitch card. So watch your attitude, Pisces. So this is for your Pisces moon. This is the 7 of Wands, which is defensive. And then we have the Knight of Swords here, which is a little bit mouthy. So we have my bitch card and my mouthy card. So how aggressive are you being, Pisces? Let's tone it down a little bit. We also have the High Priestess. That's your congruency between your general spread and your general spread. And stop calling me. Whoever's calling, please stop. I have the 2 of Pentacles, which is going 2 different directions. And again, we have the 2 of Wands in the other general spread, which is all about you being stuck in the middle, not sure which direction you want to go. We have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups means that the reason why, this is your indicator here. And again, sorry, I was distracted. Someone was calling me on the messenger. So we have the High Priestess, which is intuition. So your intuition is on overdrive right now. It's like intuition squared. We have the Two of Pentacles. So remember, if you choose to do things that are mediocre, you're going to get mediocre results. And getting mediocre results comes from being indecisive. So even if you walk around with an I don't know, you're going to get I don't know results, right? So we have these Two of Pentacles, which means we're kind of frozen and trigger shy. But you got to pick a path, and fortune favors the bold, y'all. Like, go stride in that room like you own the place. If you're going to do the thing all the way, okay? And I got to stop looking at things like a burden or heavy on your back, and don't be sneaky, don't cut corners. You also have the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and Two of Wands. So get your shit straight, Pisces. Stop being of two minds. You're going back and forth, okay? 10 of Wands is feeling like a burden. I know you're tired, Pisces. It's all been exhausting, and everything keeps shifting just as soon as we feel like we find solid ground. But I also want to say that the biggest tone that's happening for Pisces is over emotional right now. And that's part of the reason why we're bitchy and we're emotional and moody and lashing out, is because we are moody. And our emotions are coming to the surface. And that's what going with all the High Priestess. We're probably getting that, what is it? Mars in retrograde, trigger, right? So be kind to yourself. Do your meditation. Dude, if you have to say no to people, say no to people. Give yourself some me time. Like, subscribe, and share on my YouTube, Karma on Deck. I don't know if it's just Karma on Deck or Karma on Deck Psychic. However, pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients. Here are messages for this week. And it's tea leaves, which is foresight. So look before you leap. I was just saying this to my girl Mary Beth about my best friend saying it doesn't matter how fast you go as long as you're careful. You just don't go 90 down Main Street, because what happens then is you get yourself in trouble. You can get a wreck. It's not a bad thing to go fast. You got to look where you're going. You got to watch for the curves. Be careful of weather. Slow down for pedestrians. So foresight. Use a little foresight. Get some expert advice. Don't take advice from your neighbor's Instagram, Facebook, WebMD. Actually go to your experts. Go to the people who have more of what you want. And really do your shadow work, guys. So I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I am going to come right back up on here and finish a couple more readings. And we will see you later.